The woman was stunned. A young woman gives a ride to only one passenger each day. Yet she earns millions of dollars. Why? Because every person she drives is a fugitive criminal. But one day, when a rich customer sat at her car, he was stunned. Because the driver was a woman, he couldn't figure out whether he'd come save his life or had just put it in danger. He immediately began scolding. The staff man who had booked the ride, he had zero trust in the woman, but what could he do now? The enemy was closing in, and there was no timer option left. He was forced to trust her. As soon as everyone got in the car, they saw the enemy was very close. But for the woman, these situations were normal, and if she got caught, she'd have to pay a huge fine. Seeing her incredible driving skills, the man blurted out, "That's amazing." But just when they thought they had lost the tail, several cars started chasing them again. The enemy kept issuing threats, "Stop the car," but the woman remained completely calm, sipping her coffee like it was just another day. She knew that there was no one faster or smarter than her behind the wheel in all of Korea. At a sharp turn, she took the car into a narrow alley. Everyone thought they had escaped, but the moment the car turned, the enemies were waiting right there. She immediately hit the brakes and expertly maneuvered the car through a tight space when the chase still wouldn't stop. She drove the car toward a crowded area to confuse them. As the enemies stopped their vehicles and started looking around, she quietly reversed back through a side street. But as she came out of the alley, she collided with another vehicle, wasting no time. She spun the wheel and sped off in another direction. The chase resumed. Now that the enemy was closer than ever, she picked up speed again. The distance widened slightly, but now another vehicle was blocking the way ahead. She twisted the steering wheel and barely squeezed past it to finally end the pursuit. She turned into a narrow alley under construction, where the enemy's car got stuck. Just when everyone thought it was over, another car appeared ahead, but the woman knew these streets like the back of her hand. She drove through those lanes as if she had memorized every turn since childhood. When even this didn't end the chase, she decided to go to a place where the enemy couldn't follow. She turned the car into a tight alley, and as soon as the enemy followed, their car crashed and got jammed. Now only one last car remained, and it had to be evaded at all costs. She noticed a train approaching on the nearby railway track. She had to stop the car, and the enemy was almost upon them. That's when she started driving alongside the train. No one knew what she was planning. Before anyone inside the car could react, the woman executed a perfect drift and crossed right in front of the speeding train. The enemy was stunned, and the woman along with her. Clients escaped safely, impressed by her incredible driving. The customer was so pleased that he gave her a huge reward.